It's only one. Mose.
We seen Meek probably was going to go down the whole same road as Jay-Z with investments and different things, and even his music and how he's maturing, and the fact that they're in the criminal justice reform and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not going to hate, man. I'm super excited for Meek Mill, for real. Knowing we seen where he came from the same area that we come from, virtually. I'm happy to see that man. Go all the way. I want to see him become a billionaire, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, we seen him and remember him when he had Dusty Cornrows freestyling.
That's a fact.
And that's real.
Yeah.
And we watched that whole growth and development. So nothing but love and respect for Meek Mill, man. We give criticism where criticism is due, but there's none here, man. Keep grinding, keep rising, keep doing your thing.
Rick Ross should be, or is he salty? Do you believe that? Or you think he should be happy that Meek Mill pretty much is moving on to bigger and better things?
I genuinely believe he's happy for him.
Definitely.
I genuinely believe he's happy for him. I don't believe there's any hate involved, any malice. I don't know Rick Ross, never met Rick Ross, but I could just kind of go from a vibe from afar to go, no, that man ain't going to hate or worry about what's on another man's plate. Meek Mill didn't deceive him anyway. He didn't back cross or double cross him in the business move that he made. He fulfilled his album obligation, be able to gain distribution. You're sitting with Jay-Z. He's already in the criminal reform with Jay-Z. Jay-Z helped him here. Rick Ross and Jay-Z have a relationship. No, I don't think there's any ill feeling at all.
Yeah, definitely. I think, it served its purpose. Rick Ross, served as a springboard to get them where they're at, and Meek Mill's going on to bigger and better things. So shout out to all of them. And at the end of the day, they all millionaires and they all making good money. So ain't nothing to really, you know what I'm saying? They all eating.
Yeah, if the plates are all full, your team is full, then let's eat.
Yes, sir.
But let me say this real quick before we jump to the next segment. Ain't nobody give Meek Mill shit. Ain't nobody give Rick Ross shit.
Nah.
Yeah, they're going to provide opportunity for you to eat, but it's your opportunity once you grab that plate to go ahead and put stuff on there and eat. It's not my obligation to put the food on there. I just gave you the plate.
Right.
And that's all you can ask for. I'm glad that they putting that food on their plate and doing their thing as young black kings. I'm very excited for all of them.
Definitely. I guess we do good to jump into the whole Rick Ross one.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it
makes perfect sense now, man. So yeah, man, Rick Ross. We're talking about it a couple of days ago. I brought it to your attention that he has an album dropping, Port of Miami 2, August 9th. We both agreed that we're excited as hell about that.
Yes, sir.
We're hearing because he had a little bit of an album release or sneak peek, a quick listen, and a lot of people were in the building that said this is classic Rick Ross, some of the best he's heard yet. But a tweet went out, and this was by Polo Moriah. It says El Chapo. He said Lil Wayne and Pusha T are really going to be on the same track on Maybach Music 6, huh? Rick Ross as the referee while they go at each other. Oh God! Now listen, I don't know if people know. I don't know if they've been living under a rock.
Yeah,
Pusha T and Lil Wayne don't like each other, at all. It even stemmed and boiled over into Pusha T, Drake having they beef, that classic 3-round bout where we both agreed that Pusha T, I think, had his hand raised and won, even though I give the Duppy freestyle, I think it was called, a lot more credit than you do. I think Drake did his thing, but I think ultimately Pusha T won that. How crazy is this to know that August 9th, we're going to hear a song with Rick Ross lyrically refereeing a dispute between Lil Wayne and Pusha T. Let's break this down layer by layer, brother. Let's break this down.
Who you got winning?
Goddamn, you right into it. God, who do I got winning? I'm gonna have to back up from that real quick and just do this. Pusha T is one of my favorite rappers of all time. He's probably one of my top 5.
Yeah.
So I give a little bit of favoritism, but then when I remember Lil Wayne, and I'm not talking about the skateboard. I'm talking about Wayne that can spit. This ain't gonna be no easy.
You said he fell off
12 round.
You said Wayne fell off a little bit last time we talked.
I said his albums fell off to me because I really didn't feel any evolution, but I never took away the fact that he's one of the most lyrical rappers of all time.
Right.
Damn sure in our generation. And I'm not sleeping on him now. I'm not. I'm more curious to the fact that now is now the dust settled and they good? What does this mean now for them two? Now, obviously they weren't in the same booth. This is going to be a battle within a song.
He said refereeing. So, I mean, if he said that and he got inside scoop, and it would make me think like maybe they just getting it off their chest and maybe piecing it up towards the end. It's nothing wrong with just getting in there and sparring.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man.
How beautiful is that? Talk about that. First off, salute to both them brothers to have a disagreement and to agree to be able to do this, because there's a certain level of bravado. Neither one of them are going to lose, and they're both going to be judged right here on August 9th. I can't wait. So for them to both believe that they can go in there and challenge each other and knock each other out lyrically, salute, because there's not many people.
Somebody's going to pick a winner. Somebody's going to say something. If it's like, really set up the way that, we think that it's set up, somebody's going to be like, oh, this dude got bodied, or this one, or it was a tie. somebody's going to declare somebody the victor. I think of that. Period.
Now, let me ask you.
If it's set up that way.
Let me ask you, since you threw that me right off the jump.
Yeah.
Who do you see winning that?
Man, you know, that's a tough question just to answer right off the bat.
It's tough, man.
But if I had to bet, probably Wheezy. I'll probably have to go with Wheezy. And I may be totally wrong at this one, but you know, yeah, Wheezy with that one, man.
See, I don't know. I just look at the level of disdain for one another, and I just feel like Pusha just got a little more disdain for them,
right,
when it comes to that. And I'm gonna go with Pusha. I'm glad that we oppose. I can't wait to hear the record so we could talk about it more.
Right.
What does this mean for Drake though? Because that's Lil Wayne and Drake. They bulls, and
it just means he can't get on a level with him lyrically. He did a great job, you know what I'm saying, but it was just. He edged him out. It was just a little bit too much, you know, for Drake. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you just lose.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can play a guy in basketball and y'all going at it and it's close, but he just beats you. It happens sometimes.
The Raptors won the fucking NBA Finals.
That's
Man. Be happy with that. Don't even worry about what's going on here. I ain't gonna call it a big boy arena because you can rap. You did your thing.
Right.
I just think, like I said, Pusha T just had a little more malice than you did. No pun intended. Salute to his brother. Salute to the Clips. But man, I can't wait for this August 9th. I couldn't wait to talk about it. We had it for days. I've been sitting on it, waiting. Yeah. I'm excited about this, man. This is what hip hop is all about. We talked about Rick Ross being one of the most underrated, underappreciated rappers in the game. And then when he does shit like this, it's like, yo, that puts a stamp on it. We need to appreciate him lyrically a little more. Get over the fact that he went over there with the Officer Ricky shit. Let's let that shit go right now.
Right.
What do you think about the persona, though? Should he give up the Rick Ross persona? Do you have a problem with that, especially with Freeway Rick Ross walking around and that being his original name and him having a problem with it? Do you have a problem with Rick Ross still holding that name?
Not now, man. At this point,
even though somebody else's.
Yeah, I mean that's commonly happened. How many other rappers is
a ton of
name? You know what I mean? Other people. So obviously idolized this dude. And he can't. What's he going to turn to now? What's he going to change his name to now? I mean, he tried the Rose thing. And
Richard Roberts.
I mean, nah, I think it's cool. I mean, a lot of people, you know, they criticized Rick earlier in his career. But I think that, you know, ultimately he's a real dude, man. Even though he was a CEO at one point and they caught him up in a lie. I think he was asked about it, then he said he wasn't. And then the photos or something came out.
Yeah.
But that's so long ago,
man.
And it was just like a job. So, you know, nah, man. It's a little suspect and funny though, you know, obviously, but it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, when you see so many other rappers, I mean, 50, he got a name that ain't his. You got so many other rappers that got names that don't belong to them, and this is what it is. I'm not mad at Freeway Rick Ross for being upset and throwing out his gripe and throwing them out there. And if Rick Ross had what it took to take that and keep moving, hey man, keep moving, live your life. I can't wait for Port of Miami. To August 9th. I'm so fucking excited for that one, man. Yeah,
that's gonna be a great. But I'm probably go right to that first song with the Wheezy and Pusha. Like, let me go to that.
Let run it. Yeah, hell yeah.
We'll be definitely talking about that on that date. You know what I mean, about that song, giving our review on that particular song. But you're tuned to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your brother Oh God and SamAnt. Be going in today on this Thursday. Let's jump over to ASAP Rocky, man. It's been word that came out today that ASAP Rocky has been officially charged with criminal assault, and it looks like he's going to remain in the Swedish jail until trial right now. Now there's photos out there right now showing the person, and I'm not going to show it here, but you know, the website will definitely show it when the article is up, showing the individual that ASAP Rocky, you know, allegedly assaulted, and it's bloody, it's gory, and everything like that. And yeah, pretty much going to keep him over there now. So all the Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West intervention looks like it fell upon deaf ears, and the Swedish individuals are going to try to prosecute him to the fullest extent of the law. SamAnt, your thoughts on this one?
We talked about this a couple times now. Definitely felt as though he was baited. Felt as though he was pushed, and we talked about there's only certain levels that men can get pushed to before they have to respond and have to react.
Facts.
But I got to ultimately, oh God, I have to put responsibility and accountability on ASAP, and here's why. He knew he was being baited. He knew he was being pushed. He knew he was being provoked to do exactly what he did, and he did it, and it didn't look good, and now they got him behind bars. Not understanding Swedish law, not understanding where you at and what you're doing. Now you got caught up in a situation. Is it right? No. But this is why you have security in place to be able to go proper security.
Yep.
And understand tactical training, understand how to de-escalate situations to get you away.
Facts.
And you out of harm's way and you out of these kind of situations. And these are things you got to learn from. Now, hopefully you got a great legal team to where they can get that.
It's only one.